This is Yevgeny Prigozhin. He's the head of Russian paramilitary group Wagner, and he's been in a bitter power struggle for months with Russian army leaders. These images show him in conversation with top military officials.
Ребята гибнут, потому что вы их заталкиваете на мясо. Без боеприпасов, без мыслей, без каких-либо планов. Просто престарелые клоуны.
Wagner troops have spearheaded much of the country's offensive in Ukraine, but on June 23rd, the group turned its sights on Russia.
Мы находимся в штабе, 7 часов 30 минут утра, под контролем. Военные объекты Ростова, в том числе аэродром.
To the cheers of some locals, Wagner seized control of a key Russian military base in Rostov-on-Don in the south of the country, with troops also advancing towards Moscow. A shadowy deal was brokered, and the mutiny halted short of the capital, with Prigozhin going into exile in Belarus.
А то, с чем мы столкнулись, это именно предательство. Непомерные амбиции и личные интересы привели к измене.
So how did the Wagner group go from Kremlin ally to staging a mutiny in Russia? Prigozhin's troops first emerged in Ukraine as Russia annexed the Crimea Peninsula in 2014. Since then, they've fought in Syria and operated in several African countries, claiming to be independent of the Kremlin. In 2022, Yevgeny Prigozhin, a former catering contractor once known as Putin's chef, openly admitted for the first time that he had founded the group. After Russia started their offensive in Ukraine in February 2022, he began a mass recruitment drive in Russia's jails, promising amnesty to prisoners who fought.
Мне нужны ваши криминальные таланты, чтобы убивать врага на войне. Теперь криминальные таланты не требуются.
Bolstered by tens of thousands of these recruits, Wagner was at the centre of the fight for Bakhmut, the longest and bloodiest battle in the conflict so far. The group captured the city for Russia in May 2023, but lost huge numbers of fighters.
224 дня парни штурмовали этот город. Здесь были только ЧВК «Вагнер». Мы боролись не только с ВСУ. В Бахмуте мы боролись с российской бюрократией, которая вставляла нам палки в колеса.
Prigozhin has often accused Moscow's military leadership of not equipping his army adequately and holding up their progress with bureaucracy.
Они пришли сюда добровольцами и умирают за то, чтобы вы жировали в своих кабинетах с красным деревом.
The march of Wagner troops towards Moscow in late June is widely seen as the biggest threat to Kremlin authority in decades, despite Putin framing it as a win for Russia's army.
Вы защитили конституционный строй, жизнь, безопасность и свободу наших граждан. Уберегли нашу родину от потрясений. Фактически остановили гражданскую войну.
But Prigozhin hasn't emerged victorious either, and insists he wasn't trying to claim power, just protect his group's independence, after Putin said Wagner must integrate into the Russian military.
Il n'y a aucun gagnant dans cette histoire. Prigozhin voulait prétendument maintenir la grande autonomie, la stabilité financière et matérielle de Wagner. C'est loupé, parce que apparemment les termes de la négociation, il a en partie lâché Wagner. Quant à Poutine, c'est un sacré camouflet.
The consequences of Prigozhin's mutiny are yet to play out fully, but Russia's top brass already fears for its impact on the battlefield. As Moscow presses on with its Ukraine offensive, the events have exposed frailties in Putin's system, and the Russian president now finds himself forced to try and shore up his position.